Hey crafters, how y'all doing today? I'm feeling good. This is Saturday, it's Friday. Let me start this video over. Hello crafters, how y'all doing today? I'm feeling good. Today is Friday the 16th of January 2026. The year that's coming with a boom. Well, so today was the day. We done got my sister taken care of. So I guess we can start moving ahead. And you know what I was thinking? I think I'm I didn't find a name for you know who. Let me tell you who in a minute. I'm coming. You know who. I ain't found a name for him yet. You know, I named the other two in there. But since my sister gone, I was thinking about letting him become my little riding partner in the van. Also known as my sister. What y'all think? She could ride with me in the van. You know what I was thinking? She could be my little seat buddy, maybe not. I don't know. But either way, she'll be there with me in spirit. But that's the thought I had. I need to put some eyes on. These bright lights bother me so much. So it's all over with. It's all over with now. Turned out good. Turned out pretty good. It really did. She had lots of people that loved her. They're gonna miss her. So that's how that ball bounced. I ain't real long ago getting back in here. It's 10 minutes to 11 p.m. Of course. I think I got back home about 9. Maybe. No. Maybe 8:30. I made a pit stop while I was on the other side of town. Y'all remember I told y'all I'm coming back. Wait a minute. Okay, so y'all know I told y'all I had put a layaway in at the City Trends across town, and how much stuff they had different. Yeah, I'm back. How much different stuff they got over across town. So while I was over there, I had planned earlier during the week while I was over on that end to go on and get my layaway out. And you know, I told y'all about those nice black boots that they had put some silver decorations around the outside sole, inner sole, around the perimeter of the shoe, and how much they were cute, how cute they were. And those green jeans they had, I was telling you, they got different shades of green. So I stopped on through there to go on and get that out, because I'm going to go back over there, but I know I'm going to have to pay that layaway out, and there's no need of paying $9 every week for the next however long they was going to have me paying $9 for. I just had spent enough when I put them in the layaway and didn't want to spend. So now I'm done spending. So let me show y'all these doggone boots. And glad I walked around when I first got there instead of just leaving. Because how about, I like the boots so much. Remember I said, why They ain't have but one darn pair of boots. How about they had one darn pair of boots again tonight? But how about they were in my size? But I loved them so much. I went up a size. And I'm glad I did. Because how about when I peeped around that one more pair that they had, I got them and they my size, y'all. I'm so happy. I thought they were nice. Remember the black ones I got for my son? And I said the men's boots seem like they have a long nose to them. Well, these the ones that they had at City Trends. Look at that metal detail around there. They're not nail heads or none of that. There's some kind of look like silver dots or something going all the way around the shoe. Ain't that nice? Nice supportive sole to them and everything. They man-made, but you know the man-made shoes that they make now are good. They real. This is not even round, whatever this is. I don't know, but they did a good job. I love these. Ain't they nice? They are neat. And they won't, but that's why I love City Trends. $25. Ain't they cute? They my size. They my size. I just like them so much. So I got those. So glad I looked around and I got in more trouble looking. So when I went, and these are green jeans right here. Y'all know I love the jeans with all the pockets and things on them. I'd be so glad one day when I can sit down and crochet other than pocketbooks. Because I wanted to make these cargo style. See, with all them pockets on them, I love these. I want to make me some crochet ones. Before they go out of style. But these are particular color green that I got. They had different variations of greens by Like Angel. Like Angel is a good brand. They make some good stuff. Because you know they're the ones that started making all the different kind of stretch pants. I love these. They are so cute. I think these were $25. I hate paying $25. No. They were $20. They were only $20. Oh, Like an Angel. You know they make all the nice stretch pants. But there goes. They went with $20. Teal. They teal acid. I really like these. So how about when I got in the line right, I was listening to the conversation of the it was, well, they might have been in their early 30s. Two girls, right? One of them was buying her kids some clothes. So her friend was like, girl, if you buy them for your son, they're gonna laugh him out of school. And she was like, really? What kind of jeans were they? They were real cute. I can't remember the name of them. But her friend was like, no, they were laughing out of school. You put them on here. So she didn't buy them. So the friend was like, that's just like buying Fila and some other brand name she called. So I was in the line checking out right. I said, Filas. I said, what y'all talking about, Filas? Girl, that's what she said. They old school. I said, well, me and my old school self and my light blue sweat suit, we gonna enjoy our pal. $25 Filas. I don't care. I like Filas. I don't care. All I know is they gonna be nice and comfortable. Y'all know that light blue sweatshirt I bought from Walmart. Remember? I bought it because I said it'll replace the light blue one that when I was doing a purge in here, that I got rid of it. I got rid of my sweatsuit. So I found that one. I wish the jacket hung longer because you know I got a little bit of this. And the jacket is a shorter jacket. And it sat in the bag until last night while I was folding clothes. Ain't that cute though? The same color light blue my sweatsuit is. They're gonna look real nice. Cause I was gonna wear it with my you know them jean BB tennis shoes that I got when we was at Rose's a couple of months ago. Yeah, I was gonna have to wear it with them, but I saw these while I was after I had picked up the boots. But I forgot I lost. I be all over the damn place. I need to rebound around the video. Wait a minute, that's what I'm gonna do to. Yeah, that's what I was talking. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That light blue sweatsuit, not sweatshirt, that we got when we was at Walmart. The jacket is shorter, and I always put a long, one of my long roses specials, my t-shirts up underneath of it, so it'll hang. But the jacket is short, whereas those velour sweatsuits that I had bought, they're a little longer. And it had been in the bag until last night when I was folding clothes. I went on and took it out, but I haven't put it away. Or did I? I did put it away with the sweat clothes. I did put them away this morning. I sure did. Thinking I was gonna keep it. Let me see. I was looking at the other color blue that's on the tennis shoe. Yeah, that's a different kind of blue. I had seen another one that I was going to order from Amazon. That was also $20, like $21.99, I think. But it wasn't light blue. It was more like I was thinking it was the other color, that darker blue that's on there. That darker blue that's on the tennis shoe. But it's more like I'm thinking of teal. And the jacket hung longer, but I might go ahead on and end up keeping that light blue one. We'll see. I'm gonna try it on again, but I'm doing a lot better since I done let go of the ice cream. I was telling my mama today I done let go of the ice cream. She said, "Oh, you got tired?" I said, "No, I just found out what was in it, and I don't want to eat that mess no more." I said, it was keeping me bloated. Since I done stopped eating it, my stomach doing a whole lot better. Y'all know I ain't long getting out the shower when I done had to blow my hair. If I don't roll it up first, I ain't gonna have nothing. So, I done had to blow it just to get a little moist. Even though I covered up real good, I have to blow it out. I want to go on and moisturize my scalp again with this concoction I made. Coconut oil and the thick oil, castor oil. Good for promoting health and hair growth and stop breakage. It's time me to get another touch up, and I got about almost 2 inches. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait. Instead of going every 6 weeks, I'm gonna stretch it out to about exactly 2 months. I think I was going like between 4 and 5 weeks. So I'm gonna start going 8 and up. So as long as I keep my scalp moisturized, the comb will glide on through it and everything. But I wanna take my little time. I had to trim some of my hair to keep it from to stop the shedding. It was time for a trim. I hadn't had a trim since I first got the whole head done, from being virgin hair. So it was over the time. So I said I'm gonna give it a break from the touch up for right now, so I can give me some healthy hair growth, because it look like I trimmed right much from the front. The front shorter than everywhere else, and I hate that. I'll be glad when it come back. So I don't want to do anything to cause it to slow down at all. I want it to come on back, so I'll give it a break for a minute. So I deliberately didn't go. But The other items I got in trouble with, I almost put this back. Nice little set. It was so pretty when I saw it. And I really rather to have gotten, I got these. These were $4. Y'all remember the shrimp earrings? I got the silver ones. When I saw them, I love silver, but I wanted these in gold. I wanted these in gold. Y'all remember the shrimp earrings? Then they had the round ones that was about this size, only they were round. The other kind, I don't, what were they? I don't know, that was the other style that was out with them. Like a bar. I don't know what they call it. I know they were the shrimp, because I got the real ones like that I bought from the girl. Those were sterling silver. So they had the gold pair that were round that came with a necklace. And I would have preferred to have gotten it. But I had already done more than what I planned to do. And when I saw this, I thought it was so pretty. Look at that for Valentine's Day. I say if I go out for Valentine's Day, one of these years, I will have this cute little necklace to wear. But then, when I was having second thoughts about it, I said, well, I'd rather give it to my mom for Valentine's Day. But she's not going to wear this. The earrings, they're just too big and bulky for her. She's not going to wear them. They're not heavy, but they're heavy. These are lightweight right here. These like made, I ain't going to say they're so thin that it's like they're made out of foil or whatever. They're thick. They you know, they got a little substance, but they're not heavy. These are heavy. My mom ain't gonna wear these, but I thought they were beautiful. But I couldn't bring myself to putting them back. But that's where my mind went straight to giving these to my mom for Valentine's Day. But she ain't gonna wear them. They too big and bulky. But aren't they darling? And I really wanted to put them back and get the round ones with the necklace. They were the same price, $7.99. I didn't want to put these back, and I also didn't want to spend another $8 either. But ain't they cute? Y'all like them? I think they are just darling. With a little necklace. And I hate buying stuff like this because I don't work in the office no more. And my jewelry, all my, I got so much of that stuff that I used to wear to work. All that stuff just sit around, and I hate to add to the collection. But I just thought they were so nice. Now, these right here, I put these on every once in a while and wear them to work, because that's all where I go to. But they bigger than what I like to wear to work. But every now and then, I might put on a bigger pair. And look, for $5 a piece, y'all. Look what they had. I was glad to see them because they're little. I remember back a few years ago, I had ordered the Continent with the Nefertiti in the middle. And when them things came through the mail, they hung right here. They were too long. I never wore them. I think what I do with them? I don't even know what I did with them, but I ain't got them. They were too big for me. So when I saw these, I was like, I gotta get them because they're little. I love that they're little. They're smaller than these. So I had to get those. And then they had Nefertiti. I have some Nefertiti, but I don't have these ones. And these are very nice. They did a good job making these. I really, really, really like them. Look at them. And guess what? In that particular store, they only had these left for me, this pair left for me, and this pair left for me. Unless they put some more out, they left them. Whoever left them just for me because they knew I was coming and been shopping. It was a glutton for punishment. I might see if my mama. See, she still be going to church. I really don't want to keep them for myself, but I swear I think they're going to be too bulky for her. She ain't wearing no bulky earrings. Now, she would do the necklace, but not the earrings. I would imagine she would do the necklace. I just thought they were too pretty. They are beautiful. They're real pretty. Whew. So, yeah, guys. I went on over there to the, excuse me, to the surgery and got a more darn trouble, but I'm done. I'm done with it now, y'all. I'm done. I'm all shopped out. And I'm gonna tell you, it's showing to help me get through this these last couple of weeks. That retail therapy, it help. And my craft, well, my not crafting, because I ain't crafting anything. My prep work, that's help. I was sitting here trying to figure out what could I do, because I done I done prepped at this point all that I have. The only thing I need to do now is get the spray glue and spray the cardboard pieces so I can go get those laminated. I need to do that. What else? I need, well, the bags over there in the file cabinet. Excuse me. The bags over there in the file cabinet. I need to you know, go up the size and cut those. And then you know, cut those in half. And then I need to put the other layers on those. And so I do have all of that to do. Oh, yeah, itch. I'm a little chilly too. That temperature must be dropping out there. Oh, I keep a towel at the back door. Yeah, it's up there, about as close as it can get. Yeah, I had to get on here and tell y'all about the chicks at the City Trends, y'all. Talking about my feel tennis shoes. I guess that's how you know you're getting old, when you think your designer that you like is something that you need that you can get away with. I can get away with it though because of my age. I can get away with that. I ain't, you know, like y'all know, I ain't into design. As long as it's fresh and affordable and all like that, I'm fine with it. One time they was trying to bring back the designers that was out when I was in high school. What was it? Jordache, Vidal Sassoon, Calvin Klein. It was about 2 more name brands. Gloria Vanderbilt. And I would buy her jeans if that's what I feel like I want to wear. You know, affordable. I ain't paying a whole bunch of, no whole heap for nothing. That's why I ended up having so much mesh on, because the prices are affordable. If I had to pay top dollar for them, I wouldn't have half as much mess as what I have. But yeah, I gotta start crafting. I got my order. I need to review that for Amazon. Ooh, Lord, look at my head, child. Ooh, Lord, let me come. Let me fix this. I'm just moisturizing my scalp. Looking crazy. I need to send my order through to Amazon because I need some more laminating sheets, and I gotta order that the macrame yarn and a shoestring yarn. I'm gonna get the shoestring yarn for those white TGI Friday bags I showed y'all. I'm gonna go and do those up in whites. And actually, if you know the outer, the part that's crochet, if any of that gets dirty with that t-shirt yarn, it can be washed. You can take a washcloth or suds it up and rinse it and let it dry, because this right here has gotten wet a couple of times. It's always me. It's always me making a darn mess. This has gotten wet and dried and then touched my tablet in the inside. And this can get wet right here. So you can't put it in the washing machine. But you can, if this was like especially the t-shirt yarn, you can suds it up and then, run the part that you're trying to clean up underneath the sink faucet and let the dirt fall off and just set it on a towel and let it dry. So that white, I do that them white TGI Friday bags with that t-shirt yarn. They'll be able to be washed, because I've been wanting to do white bags, but I didn't know when I would be. I was staying clear, not even really considering it until I discovered I had so many of them TGI Friday bags. And the only color to do those in would be white. You can't do them in no other color. And all of the other colors I already have, so why not white? Don't have anything planned for white as of yet, because like I say, the main thing would be dirt. And I have a spray can of a sealant that I could spray the yarn with, to where if you need to wash it, well, the purpose of buying it was for it to serve as a sealant to prevent dirt from being attracted to the yarn. But a good friend of mine was telling me it'll make the bags flammable and not to use it. So I've always considered that, but I had actually bought something for that. So then I was like thinking, well, I wonder if I could mention to anybody that bought my bags that they're flammable. But being made out of the materials that they are, you wouldn't want them to be near flames anyway. And if you got flames going, anything in the vicinity will become flammable. But I guess flammable means a more intense fire, whereas maybe this stuff wasn't sprayed with a flammable liquid, then it would take a little longer before it's in flames, perhaps. I guess that would be the difference. That would be the difference. But so yeah, that's what stopped me so far. But I'm not gonna I ain't gonna do no crafts tonight. I'm gonna go somewhere and get warm. Lord, a little nippy in here. We don't know what the weather gonna do. They were saying one thing, and then everybody done said they done changed the dates for the snow. So I don't know. We supposed to start getting flurries yesterday, Thursday. And then switched that to Sunday, I'm told. So I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. Yeah, but I got almost 2 inches. I feel it just as good. So what's this here? This is January 16th. I'll go get her to do my hair by, for sure, February the 16th. For sure. My scalp was so tight the last time. Whew. Who you talking about tight? She said, I ain't wanna comb it through to your ears. I ain't wanna hurt you. My co-worker say that told me about her. This friend of hers that been doing my hair. She had told me that she only get hers relaxed every 6 months. I was like, child, with this hair I got, But yeah, I'm gonna give it a break. I think I'm gonna give it a break. I'm gonna wait for another from 2 to 4 weeks. Yep. I hope your day been good. Mine, I did good by my sister's funeral. Y'all know I go everywhere late, right? How about I ride 45 minutes to the funeral parlor. I was the only one there for a little bit. 45 minutes early. At dinner meet-up food spot, I got there about 35, 40 minutes early too, and waited on everybody that was coming or that came. So I did good. My sister would be proud of me because she know I be late everywhere. Might be late to my funeral, but I won't gonna be late to hers. I couldn't miss that for nothing. I'll be late, y'all. I got a cousin. She was next to me in attendance. Yeah, it was just us two, and then people started trickling in. She was like, I can't be late. I was like, girl, you good. I said, well, I won't gonna be late to hers, but I'll probably be late to mine. And she laughed. I'd be late, y'all. Because just like when I got up this morning, okay, so I ain't ironed last night. After I finished talking to y'all last night, what'd I do? I don't think I had took a shower before I talked to y'all, no, because I sit in here from the store and ate that fettuccine. I think after I finished with y'all, I went and got in the shower, I'm sure. Because that's normally what I do as soon as I walk through the door, for the most part. I ain't do it today either. But I took my shower and I can't remember, y'all. But I really want to say I took my shower and I went on to bed. I was like, I ain't ironing nothing tonight. I'll do that in the morning. So I believe I woke up for good about 8:30 this morning. I just took my medicine, so it'll make me cough up anything that's be in my lungs. So I got what I do? I folded them clothes. I ain't folding clothes last night. I think I told y'all I won't fold no clothes. I was going to bed. I folded them clothes. After I got out the shop. No, that was this morning. I folded the clothes. And then I gotta get ready to eat me some cream of wheat. I ain't ate since early. I thought that was gonna tie me over, but I'm about to fix me some darn cream of wheat. I is. I have been snacking awfully bad. My sister's bulletin. I have been snacking awfully bad on the way to bed at night. I need to cut that out. Well, my hand's clean, y'all. My hair is clean. I'm gonna get a paper towel before I open the refrigerator. Because I do have a little hair. I ain't gonna wash them though, because they ain't dirty. My hair's not dirty. Just wiping them off. Now what am I in here for? Let me get this butter. I know I'm gonna need it. Let me see. I think I ate me some fruit cocktail last night before I went to bed. I just have to have something before I go to bed. Because like now, I'm a little hungry. Oh, that's what I was looking in here for. Like now, I'm a little hungry, seriously. And I thought for sure, when I ate earlier, I said, well, this should take me out right here. But them darn vitamins, see. Ain't no but them darn vitamins. But I got my vegetables in today. I did do that. So I was proud of myself for that. I want to pour that water because it's already been boiled. It was sitting on the stove. It done already been boiled for some lemonade. Yeah, I was saying, I get hungry at night and I've been eating bad. Them old chips of popcorn that I got from Dollar Tree that I got for the bags. I had ate some of them one night. I had fruit cocktail last night. A half a bowl of fruit cocktail and I went on to sleep. Well, I don't think I went before I ate that last box of Boston baked beans. Terrible, I know. But I've been eating some food on my stomach before I go to bed. I'm hungry. I got hungry now. So I'm gonna sit here and heat this water up. And I'm ready to eat me a bowl of cream of wheat. And that's gonna make me feel so much better. And then I can go to sleep like a baby. I can go right on to sleep like a baby. Y'all know them those Arizona teas I got from Aldi the other night. Was the last night we went? Did we go to Aldi last night? I think we went to Aldi last night, didn't we? The Arizona tea cans. I'm gonna have to Google that, man. Look, the darn cans, they're so freaking beautiful. Look at the pretty color. I wish this was the color that was on the box. Y'all know I love this color. Look how pretty that can is. How about now I want to figure out what I can do with these cans. I'm trying to figure out what can I make with these cans. The color is just so pretty. I hate to throw them away. So I'm collecting the Arizona tea cans. I haven't eaten this in a while, but I think it's still good. I don't get that funny smell from it. I bought another box because I know I was running low. But I'm gonna see what this is about right here. I don't know how long it takes to expire, but I sure haven't bought any in a while. So I'm gonna have to go on back to eating the hot syrup. It's wintertime. I ain't had no cream of wheat or nothing. I don't want no cream of wheat, no oatmeal. Have I had no oatmeal? Had no oatmeal, cream of wheat. Let me move this. Let me wipe my hair. Child, this is my office. This is my desk. I do everything right here. It's the kitchen table. It's the office. And I grew up with no hair in the kitchen. No hair in the kitchen, no TV in the living room, Lord. And I do hair in the kitchen and got TV in the living room. Living room is for the use and not be treated like a museum. Is how I feel about that. I got this girl that became a friend. She was my hairstylist for a long time. She used to make her kids sit anywhere in the living room. And her nieces brought it to her attention. She was like, this is our home. We live here. Why we can't sit in the living room? If anything, you should feel like that about company. So finally one time, I guess after they had that conversation, she started allowing them to be comfortable in the living room. And she was right. That was their home. They should be able to be comfortable in their home. How you gonna preserve for company? And you got kids that live there, you know. So yeah, I do everything all over the damn house. Like I told y'all, I got my file cabinet over here on top of the freezer with my bags in it. My house serves dual purposes. I guess I can start cutting up these bags. Because I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot I want to put out. So now, I done dry cleaned the inside of them. So now the next step would be to start cutting the bags in half. And then I'll give me a rag. And I'll I hate to eat bacon. I tell you, we can't eat nothing these days. Ain't nothing good for you. Nothing. We supposed to be eating just fruits and vegetables. Eat fruit for breakfast and call it a day. But I'm a meat eater, you know. And everything is chicken. I eat chicken for breakfast with my food, as long as I got some kind of meat. So I'm looking for some chicken in here. Let me see. I like to get that chicken from Walmart. You know, the rotisserie chicken that they be done chopped up and put in a bowl. Here you go. I got a little bit more of that left. This tastes real good. The chicken fajita one, it tastes real good. I've been making this sandwich. Well, I've been eating the sandwiches for lunch made out of that. I ain't made none. I don't jump the subject again. I was saying something. I'm gonna have to roll the video back to find out what the heck I was saying. I'd be all over the place. I get to go and have so much to say. I don't know what the heck I was saying. What was I saying, y'all? Yeah. So this is what I'm going to be doing now, y'all. Cutting the sides off the bags or whatever I was saying. I think I might have been talking about the bacon. I need to find me some meat and talking about how bad I have been eating at nighttime. I got to eat something at night. I be hungry. And so what I normally do, though, because they say you shouldn't lay down, let your food digest for an hour. I had a pillow stack behind me, and I'll fall asleep in a sitting up position, because I might have a heating pad around my neck or something like that. So I'll fall asleep like that. I don't lay down on it. But this girl be hungry, and I believe it's my vitamins. I know it's the vitamins. That's why I don't like taking vitamins. But at my age, I don't have no other choice. I gotta take them. But the D's sure helping. They helping. They sure are. They are definitely helping. Now this darn Flippers bags. See that right there, that corner? Which it ain't no problem. Because I can just hide the bag when it gets down. When it gets down, it can just go like this instead of straight. So that ain't no problem. But they do their bags. They put the perforation on the corner like that. I guess so it'll set up better. But that's okay. I'm going to go ahead on and do the shape that they have. I ain't going to fight against it because I don't feel like it. I don't even feel like it. Whew. So yeah, I'm going to be doing this and talking to y'all. I'm going to get all of these bags cut. And then after I get them cut up in half, I'm going to have to then go through and get them at the sink and wash the inside. Wash the inside out. And then what I end up doing after that is I end up putting my other two layers on one at a time and start with my hole puncher, getting my holes in. Okay, so that's the outside. I'm smelling chocolate. Chocolate. What time is it? Oh man, I wanted to watch. I wanted to listen to the news. It is quarter to noon. Quarter to noon. It is quarter to midnight. Oh my goodness. It is quarter to midnight. So yeah, this bag here is gonna take that shape, which ain't no problem. I don't mind a different shape. As a matter of fact, I've been looking at certain items and looking to see if I want to reshape anything. I know with my grandbaby's Sonic bag, I told y'all I'm gonna do some blue glitter, because Sonic ain't purple, he is blue. I know I'm gonna work on that. I'll probably work on these Sonics tomorrow so they can be dry, and I can be already done them, and they can be dry, and I can you know, laminate them and get them straight and stuff. You gotta watch how you do this here. I should have stood up. Cream of wheat is funny. They don't act like oatmeal at all. Cream of wheat, when you pour hot water in, you gotta be stirring it at the same time. But I got it. It's okay. It'll get lumpy and bumpy on you in a minute. Oh, I gotta pour a little bit more now. But I can really eat this up right here. I'm ready to fix me some tea. That's what I'm ready to do, but I don't think I am. Well, I just had a can of that tea right there. Oh, and I want to take my cans out of the box, but I ain't got nowhere to put the darn things, because we put the water in the cooler. So I said, well, darn, I can't even put the cans in the cooler, so I just been drinking them out of the box. They still sitting there on the living room floor too. Cause you know I want to cut the box up so I can go on and get that together with the rest of the boxes for the purse. That's gonna make a beautiful purse. That's gonna be real pretty. The color, I'm gonna get that color. Either go dark like the cans are, or try to match that color perfectly. Oh, you know what? I ain't doing neither one of them. I had already decided I'm going to do pink. The pink flowers that's in the can. Yeah, I forgot, y'all. That pretty dark pink color that's in there. I got to figure out what to do with them cans. I was thinking, could I cut the tops off of them? And, can I cut the tops off of them? And I tell you what, can't stand heat. Cut the tops off and try to find something that will fold the edges so they won't be sharp, and maybe put flowers in them. I don't know. I was gonna Google and see if anybody out there in cyberspace had already thought of an idea. I see some ideas that people done did with soda cans, but that ain't the tree I'm barking up. I'm looking more for a decorative item. But it's people that have literally sewn together soda cans and made like the fisherman caps with soda cans. That ain't what I'm looking for. I would like to do a decorative piece with them. That's the tree I was barking up. Now, let me taste this stuff. It don't smell bad. That's what I was getting ready to do. Look on the cream of wheat box and see how long it typically lasts. Let's see what the expiration date is on here. Okay, November 2nd, 2027. So, yeah, this is good. This is good right here. Whew, let's see. Yeah, this will do me good right here. This will do me good. I'm going to have to start eating this at nighttime because I had, let me see. Yeah, it's good. I had gotten the orange bag of snack mix that I had gotten from Dollar Tree. I had opened the bag to try them, and they're not bad at all. They don't taste bad. But how about when I read the ingredients? Bioengineered pieces in there. I was like, oh my God, know what I did? It sat right here for a long time after. Well, not no long time because I ain't had them a long time, but they sit here for a few days after I had opened them and read that. When I was in here last night, how about I politely took them and walked them to the trash can and dumped them in there. I'm not eating that mess. So that means, oh, this fruit cocktail in a butter dish. So that means I'm gonna just be emptying out all of those little containers and putting that mess right on in it, little bags, and put that mess right straight in the trash can. I'm not eating that. I am so not eating that. And I had wanted to take them snacks to the kids, right? I sure did. I had wanted to take them snacks to the kids, but they won't get that. I say I don't eat that. I'm not taking them kids no bioengineered food. No, they say that stuff preserves shelf life, and I think it also say it keeps bugs away in the growth cycle. I don't know. Google it. It tell you. It tells you everything. When you Google what is the purpose of bioengineered foods, parts or whatever, it's a whole long article. I gotta go back in and read it. But I got a short attention span. People be posting real good stuff online, and then you go to scroll down. I try to read it, but then you can just keep scrolling. I be like, damn, who took time to write all of this? I can't sit there and read all that mess. Oh, y'all, look, I am so sorry. I'm sorry, excuse me. The sugar dish. I'm getting to the sugar dish. I can't sit there and read all that. And it be some good stories people be trying to tell, but I can't sit there and read all that stuff like that. I can't do that. I ain't the one. I ain't even the one on a good day. No, I don't want to read all that. I don't want to read all that. So, yeah. I miss out on a whole lot of stuff because I don't read all that stuff like that. So, I said I was going to go back in, though, about this bioengineered, genetically made food, or however you say it. I'll go back eventually and read it, but it's a whole heap. So Google, what is the purpose of bioengineered food ingredients? And Google gonna tell you. There's a whole summary down there. Alright, I need some salt. Salt that my doctor told me. What he say? You don't need no salt. I don't need but a hair. All I need is a hair. Just to put some flavor in that. I guess I'm gonna fix that Italian spaghetti, y'all. We went to order last night to get. I guess I'm gonna fix that tomorrow. I might barbecue some chicken. Cut up this cabbage that's been in here. I guess it's still good. Don't it take a cabbage a while for it before it go bad? It look bad on the top, but down in there, it's fine. I might go on and throw that in the crock pot. You know, when I cook, I like to cook first thing in the morning. I like to cook because first thing in the morning, I ain't got no feeling about nothing. So, but I want to do the spaghetti. I want to do some barbecue chicken in the oven. As much chicken as y'all been seeing me buy from between. I done bought it from Kroger. I want to fix it all in the oven. And you know, I got to look about this rice. You know, because I keep seeing the big bags of rice at order. But at the same time, I haven't checked to see if I have rice. I know I got some. I think I'm looking at it in the containers over here. I think I'm seeing it. But I haven't opened the containers to check to see if there's any in there. So I really do need to do that. So I know whether to buy some. But I need to barbecue the chicken, fix this cabbage, and fix some rice and the Italian spaghetti. And we can go back and forth And if I find that it's just sitting, I'll go and put some of it in the freezer and be able to take it out. But that's how I used to cook when the kids was in school, and I was finally working after a while. I stayed at home for a little while, but then I started working when my youngest, he went to daycare at 2. So at that point, I was ready to go to work, and I went to work. And I think around, it was about that time that I would sometimes do 2 meals, and we would flip between the 2 all week long, because I would only cook on the weekend, and we would have leftovers all week. So that's why I say I think I'm gonna start doing it, because I hate not to cook. But my food ain't like that restaurant food, child. I can't get I can't do all of what they do. I be tired of my stuff. I done had it for years. I get creative every so often, and I might look up a recipe or something, but I said I was gonna put some chicken in here. I really don't need no chicken in here. I don't need it. It smells so good. And you know, I have been getting the plain kind, and they didn't have it when I bought this. I said, well, I guess I gotta get you this time, huh? The fajita kind. So now I don't want nothing but this. It's real good, y'all. It is real good. It'd be just under $8 at Walmart. You tried it? It's real good. It's got too damn much sodium though. Oof. And we was eating earlier. I could taste the sodium. And hearing my doctor say, you don't need no salt. But you can't avoid it. It's kind of hard. Be making my pills work. My blood pressure pills be working. Have me going to the toilet, y'all. I be paying my bill. I be paying my bill. Can't have nothing. You can't have no bacon. Can't have no sausage. Can't have no chicken. We just supposed to eat fruits and vegetables. I'm a meat eater. I grew up eating meat. I don't know about stopping. I don't know about that one. I never really considered stopping eating meat. I don't know. I don't know if I can give up meat. Boy, am I smelling chocolate. Alright, so and what would I do with this? I would put this at the bottom of the bag. I would. I'm gonna put that at the bottom of the bag. Of course, cut it down. But yeah, that will go at the bottom. So it'll be a little cute little crossbody like this. I'm gonna trim it up in that chocolate brown. That's gonna be cute. I like the colors. So I guess it'll go to somebody that loves flips. I was calling them things flippets. I thought they was flippets at first. So this is what I'm gonna be doing. It's gonna take me a while to get through them. So I'm gonna get through those, and then I'll get them all washed. And like I said, then I'll add the rest of the layers, and then I'll do my holes for all of it. And then I'll go through and start crocheting, Go through and crochet each panel one at a time. And when I finish all of what I'm doing, then I'll go back and I'll be able to take that file cabinet in the living room and sit on the couch in comfort and just crochet around both panels, and then I'll stitch them together. Then I'll put my zipper, and then I'll depending on the size, I have to put the lining in. That's the part I don't like. I don't like having to do the lining. And then make it so bad when I do the lining. Since I love denim the way I do, and since that coworker of mine saying she like pockets, she ain't the only one. I like them too. I just won't gonna do no darn pockets. That's, child, these things work. They were working. But I had decided I was gonna make the pockets out of denim. So I'm gonna cut, depending on the size of the bag. A bag this size will have a big pocket in it, about the size of this bowl right here. So depending on the size of the of the bag, I'm gonna put a proportionate enough denim pocket in all of them. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Don't tell nobody that lie. I ain't gonna go and tell nobody that I'm gonna clean up the raw edges of the denim. I don't know about that. I don't know. I may. Ugh. I just want to cut that square out, or rectangle, depending on how the bag is shaped, and just get to sewing that pocket on and be done with it. Sew it on the machine. I'm telling you, this is a good idea I've come up with, but this is work. This is work. And for them darn kids to be thinking, because they give me a box or that they was going to put in the trash can, that I supposed to be making them something. Nope. My materials cost money, so they will have to stand in line like anybody else and make a purchase. So I don't know about that one. That's just like what my sister told me about a neighbor who had a grandchild. She was like, you should have crocheted her a blanket, because I had bought her her grandchild. Lord, it was on a trip, y'all. Where I get the onesies from? It was a 3-pack of onesies, I believe. I'm strongly leaning towards me having had purchased them from, excuse me, a Family Dollar is what I'm leaning towards. Do y'all remember that? If there's anybody on here watching that remember me buying, it's been a while ago, me buying because the baby now a year. Me buying a 3-pack of onesies. I'm really leaning towards having had purchased those from, where I say? Well, you know what? I bet you I got them from Rose's. I was thinking, whatever I just said is where I was thinking I got them from. I can't remember. I'm getting tired. I can't remember what I just said where I got them from. But my guess is they came from Rose's. Y'all know I shop at Rose's. That's what I do. I ain't rolling this I ain't rolling this video back no more to find out what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm gonna be. I ain't doing no more shopping. I gotta give these people some money. Pay off this sofa. So ain't no more shopping happening. I'm the retail therapy. It done what it needed to do, and I'm moving past it. So my other outlet is crafting. So I'm gonna be at this table talking to y'all and cutting out these bags. I'm about to bring the summer in with a boom. I'm about to bring it in with a boom. I want to be finished with this. With all of these. It really, it's not, there's really nothing to it. But I got so many of them to do. I at least gotta bring them up to where I crochet the panels. Now what I end up doing is not actually making the bag unless I excuse me, unless I know I can get rid of them. See, but that's the tricky part. That's the tricky part. They need to be ready for me to be able to get rid of them at these different places. They all need to be ready. It's going to cost me a lot of work to get them done. It's going to cause me a lot of work to get them all done. But like I was saying, that's the tricky part, because for me to actually do the bag and have it ready, see, that's to where with this inventory I'm gonna have, that's where I need that's where I need to have a little storefront, because I could do them and take them to the storefront and they wouldn't be in the way in here. So that's the problem right there in itself. Just having to have somewhere for them to go. And then having them in like that mall, that vendor mall I was telling y'all about. Okay, so I don't want to pay $150 a month. That's a whole lot of money. 150 times 12 months in a year. Whew, that's a good amount of money to have, you know, saved at the end of every year in your savings account. You know, that's a lot. So I'm not willing to give my money away. I don't care if you have good foot traffic or not. That's a whole lot of money. And I don't want to give it to nobody making no money off of me. I'd rather just sell it out the trunk. But, so that's the tricky part. Having so much inventory and not having anywhere to store it. That's why I need a spot. That's why I need a spot. I need a spot. And I need to have all of these bags ready to be gone to that spot. And with so much inventory, it should take me time to run out. But if stuff start moving, I know if it gone out of the way, I'm making space for some more. You know, but I don't even have no space to put some more. I don't have space to put them. So, I don't know. I just know I'm at least, like I say, crochet them up to the point to where it's time to put them together, put the panels together. And I hate to stop there for the simple fact that he did it right here too. I hate to stop it right there for the simple fact that to stop right there still leaves me with a lot of work. So I will want to get as much done as possible when I come back down the assembly line, you know, after I put both panels together. Now I'm ready to do the zipper depending on the size, because the wristlets, I don't do the lining in them at all. They're lined, but not with a lined piece of fabric that I gotta go in and prep and put a pocket on kind of line. That's only for the bigger size bags. So yeah, I would rather get them to the point to where they're either ready for the liner or the zipper. And usually the zipper and the liner would be last. Because what would be next after sewing the two panels together is the handle and the strap. So I would love them. I would love to bring them all up to the zipper or the lining part, like the ones I got waiting now. Well, they all have zippers actually. They just need a liner. But I ain't got no storage space. It will look a hot mess in here. But with all I want to do, with all I would want to do, this is real close to being old. It's got a real small smidget. I forgot what I was gonna say. Sorry for scraping the bowl, y'all. I don't know, I might have been saying I just will have to get this stuff out of here. Well, I know I was going to the flea market this coming summer. I'm gonna do that. So if I can get them sold, you know, people come and they get used to me, and then they will come back if they don't have the money. I would like for that to be my spot that I actually sell. So I could be like, yeah, I'm gonna be here every second and fourth Saturday and Sunday, something like that, you know. So folks will look for me. Whew. So that's my plan. So I would have to have for so much inventory for that anyway, you know. But anyway, I think that's all I want to tell y'all today. Today was a good day. It was a good day. Everything went very well. Can't complain. Can't complain about it at all. Oh boy. I feel okay. I feel okay. I guess I get a joke still every so often. I'm sure for some time to come. But I'm better than what I was in the beginning. Because y'all know I couldn't get out of bed for 2 days. I was in the bed for 2 days. And I got up last Sunday and my tail started shopping. I've been shopping ever since. But I'm done. I'm done. I need to stay out the stoves, I tell you. But I like them black boots. I need them feel-alls to go with my sweatsuit and them shorts. Oh, hell. For the money, I could spruce up my my wardrobe for the summer, taking the kids to the, where we go? Go to the water park. at one of our local parks. We go to the movie and then go bowling. And boss lady, she was already beginning to collect money for the summer. So everybody go and start making plans, because be here before you know it. We already you can say we already through January for real. And March be here. That'd be spring. March be here in a minute, in a blink of an eye. So yeah, get all ready for that now. So that's how that'll be. I would love to see them go skating, but they were saying Skateland didn't have air conditioning last summer. How you have Skateland don't have no air? You got no air, and you got people skating around, working up a sweat the whole time they there, and you ain't got no AC. How can that be? So I wondered if Skateland open this year. That's what we used to do. What was it, Saturday or Sunday night? I can't remember what night. I'm thinking it probably was Saturday. It even could have been Friday night. It was Skateland time. I can remember talking to my sister about her kids' time at Skateland. That one couldn't go without the other. And how Skateland had changed for her kids' generation from our generation when we used to go. Even though with her being 5 years younger than me, did she go to Skateland with me? I don't believe she went to Skateland with me, did she? Oh, you know, it was things left unsaid. It was things left unsaid. If you got a conversation for your loved ones, tell them. Tell them as soon as it enters your thought pattern, because tomorrow ain't promised. And it was stuff. I mean, we would talk so much on the phone, and then we'd get off. And then maybe later on or in a couple of days, I'd be like, oh, I got to tell her this. I got to tell her that. And that happened too many times. And I have stuff that's been left unsaid. I'm like, darn. Just like to one of my schools. At first, I had 2 sets of kids to pick up off of a local, where everybody drives down and safe, but it's a 2-lane curvy road, and on the sides you can see creeks and everything down there. So after a while, I no longer had to pick up the newest school anymore, and I never did tell her, well, guess what, I don't have to go that way but once. Because what happens is one school let out a lot earlier than the other one. So depending on my time, which it didn't happen often at all. It did in the beginning. But depending on my time, I would have to make a second trip to go and pick up the later load. And my whole thing was, one day I told her, I say, I got to do it like this so that I don't have to go down that road but one time. I was like, you see them deep curves on that? Because her kids used to go to one of them schools I pick up. My nephews used to go there when they were little. I said, you seen them steep spots and them streams and stuff over to the side? She said, yeah, I know about them. I said, yeah. I said, I don't want to go down there but one time. So I was picking up the first load, and then we would go on to pick them up the second load on that road, and then I wouldn't have to go back again. See, but it only happened where I didn't have to go down there, but not even a handful of times. So it just got to be to where I had to make 2 trips. Because the one don't need a holding the kids in the van waiting on the other scooter that I went. They hollering about the bathroom and just to sit there and wait like that, you know. So I was like, man, I gotta come back down this doggone road anyway. But I'm a good driver. I'm an experienced driver and stuff. But you just don't know about the other person, you know, the other people on the road. But on that road, people seem to they seem to mind the road, you know, very well. So I need to heat that up. So we've been making it safe so far. And hopefully we will continue. But I've been talking to y'all, I don't know how long. Because I started the video. Oh, yes, I do know. An hour and 11 minutes and counting. I'm going to let y'all go. I had to tell y'all about the blue tennis shoes. The fee-la-la-la-la's. Fee-la-la-la-la's. Fee-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. I had to tell y'all about them. Tell y'all about them and tell y'all about how everything went today. It went really very well. It did. And I guess I'm glad the day came and stuff. So now that's over. And we can just move ahead. With my mom being her age, I don't know. I hadn't considered my sister going before her. I never would have. Never would have thought that. Never would have thought that. But she did. So if I outlive my mom, then I have to deal with this journey again. I hope I can get out of bed before 2 days is up. So we hadn't had any losses in my immediate family. We hadn't had any losses. You know, my mama's still here. She's the baby and she's still here. So of all her siblings, she's the only one that's left. But we hadn't had any. Not my direct family. We hadn't had any tragedies. Other than my son, my grandbaby's dad, he's been on a long vacation. Other than that, hadn't been in no deaths or anything over on this end. So, and with a new time coming in, he's practically on the way home after for so long. So yeah, so if you want to call that a tragedy, that's about the size of it. So yeah. But I'm gonna let y'all go. This video is long. I've been doing them long lately. I don't really get recognized because I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, so I don't get recognized for my long videos, but I guess they'll pay off in the end eventually once I get to that 1,000. They usually send out reminders when I do the shorts videos. That's when they'll remind people that I put out a short video, and it might give me some traction then. But these long videos I've been doing, I ain't been getting no credit for them. But yeah, I don't really get, well, I get credit for them. The time watch, but they don't notify people that I put out a long video. Not until I reach 1,000. So I put out a short video when I was in City Trends, and real pretty earrings. They say love. They're real pretty for Black History, but they come down like to the yonder here. I don't wear no earrings like that. And that was a style. I guess it still is a style if that's what you like. But I really love them. But not for me. I really like them. They're real cute. So y'all, I got the shorts video on those. So check them out if you want to. They're real pretty. I think I want to say I showed the price. But I don't think I did, and I don't remember how much they were. I don't remember. I don't even know what they want. They want $10. They could have been $8, but I really don't think so. I think in order for them to have been $8, it would have been like a set. It would have been something else to come with them, and I didn't see anything else hanging up there. They won't attach to anything else, so I'm thinking they could be $5. They're real nice, y'all. They're real nice. When I saw them, I was like, yeah, because I want to make earrings too. And with the material that they made out of, I don't know whether that's leather, vinyl, or what, but I was in here pondering last night, and I said, you know, I can make me some earrings out of my out of my symbols that I like to use. I could make me some earrings. This will be going left, won't it? If I do the crouton bags, that would be going left, wouldn't it? Just like that ice cream cone box. What y'all think? Would it be going left? And I even got the Great Value bag. Y'all comment below. Tell me if it would be going left with me doing the daggone croutons or not. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I mean, maybe this one. Maybe this one. But the crouton bags, I kept them, but maybe not this one. Maybe not that one. Even though with this color right here, somebody might want a rust. It's just like a rust, I think. Somebody might want a little rust, a little pouch. You know, I kept them for people that's not into the oranges, the reds, the greens, the turquoise. You know, the bright, bold colors. Because some people do thrive off of these colors. There's actually people in the world that like muted tones. So that was the purpose of me keeping those. You know, that's what some people like, but do we have to get it in a crouton bag? Is what I was thinking. Did I have to come by way of crouton bags? So I don't know who want to walk around with a crouton bag versus a chip bag, a candy box bag, a crouton bag. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. The only outlandish outlandish bag other than them that I've done that I think I will continue to do because of the color that it is this bag right here. I had done it in black, so the idea of it was to be a black and white bag. So that's why I held on to that. But as far as the crouton, I don't know, y'all. What you think? Tell me in the comments. Tell me in the comments, show enough. What do you think? What do you think about the doggone crouton bags? And let me know. And whatever y'all say is what I'll do. But so far, this is the only bag I'll go left on. That's a food bag. That's not actually. The rest of these are snack bags. This is the only one right here. And it looks so pretty in black, trimmed in black. It was so pretty. So, y'all, let me know in the comments what you think. And when I looked at them, I was like, dang, what color? But the only color I could think of is that wheat-looking color for all of them, really. Yeah, wheat color for all of these that's going around. That's around on the Lay's potato chip bag. That's the only color I can think of for these right here. That's all I can think of. Now, y'all know the color that's on the Lay's potato chip bag, don't you? That wheat, it's like a wheat color. Like these sunflower seeds right here. It's like that color right there. Yeah, y'all. It's cold. If it got cold, I'm gonna get another piece of that chicken. And I'm ready. I think I'm about to close up shop. I'm gonna go home to bed. What time is it? Yeah, it's 12:30. I'm gonna go ahead on to bed, I guess. Thanks for watching and stuff, and subscribing, and I'll be talking. Sorry about that, the scraping. I'm gonna be sitting here at the table, and I'm gonna be cutting up bags now. I'm on to the bags. Ain't no more boxes to cut. I got a Temu order I'm expecting. So I'm going to do a Temu video once I get everything. Temu, depending on what you buy, they got stuff coming from every which way. Because, you know, I told y'all I'm going to do the card purses. So far it look like from what's on the way, it look like the cards and the beads is gonna be what what I want the most and what I'm gonna have to wait the longest for. So I'm gonna do the card purses. They're gonna be so nice, y'all. This is really good right here. This is really good. Like I say, ain't nothing but them vitamins. Got me wanting to eat. Yeah, don't forget, put in the comments what y'all think. I think they'll be nice with that color going around, but that's the only color I can put around them. That's it. And I think they'll go. I think they'll go. I'm gonna try anything once. Oh. I'll try anything one time. Well, it's been an hour and 23 minutes. I'm gonna get y'all off of here. Again, thanks for watching. I'm gonna see if, I don't know if I'm gonna holler at y'all good folks tomorrow night. I ain't sure. Because I need to get to cooking. I need to get to cooking. I can cook the rest of the winter. We ain't got much more of it left. And they got a synopsis of spring last week. So that groundhog He gonna do his thing February the 2nd. So in a minute, we gonna find out how much longer we got to deal with Mother Nature taking us to the North Pole. So it'll be springtime before you know it. Hopefully it'll be short. But yeah, I'm gone this time. Y'all know I say I'm gone a gazillion times before I go. I'm going to sit here for a few more minutes and I'm going to cut up these bags right here since I got them. I guess I'm going to sit here and cut them up since I got them in my hand. But I need to go on in here and roll his hair up so I can have something. Roll his darn hair up and go to sleep. I'm getting sleepy now. I have to get sleepy. Because I'll just go in there and watch television. And right now, I don't want to watch TV. I mean, I watch TV. Don't get me wrong. I get in my TV watching time. But right now, for me, I'm doing what I need to do so that I can keep moving and keep going. Never had to do without my sister before. Other than our little sisterly squabblings. And I guess we did take for granted because one of us could have left the planet, you know, on a note like that. I never had to do without her. I never had to do without her other than the 5 years that I did not know that she would be coming into existence. That's been a long time ago. And I told her, I said, well, I ain't tell her, but you know, her spirit, I told her in the beginning, I said, well, I guess you with Nana now. You're doing good. I love my grandmother to the core. So she with Nana. She's with her dad. And she's with, like my cousins say, all the other ancestors. So until we meet again, I just stay busy. I'll just stay busy. But anyway, I'm going to go, y'all. Thanks for watching here. I'll see y'all in the next video. Why did I tell y'all we was going? I said we was going somewhere, didn't I? My nose getting stuffy. I gotta go in here and take care of that. I need to use my nasal spray. And he say ain't wheezing. I don't have to use the inhaler. It's just my nasal spray. So, anyway, enjoy the rest of your night here. And tell me what y'all think about these bags to be. Would you want a crouton beige bag? It's just a conversation starter. And I guess I'm trying to cover all areas. It could be somebody that just adore them, but they don't want all that color. You know what I mean? They don't want all that color. So, tell me what y'all think, okay? Ooh, man, these long tail videos. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and hit the thumbs up button. And if you haven't already subscribed, do consider, okay? But it was somewhere I told y'all that we needed to go. Now I can't remember. I can't remember right now. Where is it, y'all? I said it. No, nowhere. I know what it was. I said I was expecting my Temu order, so more than likely that'll be the next outing that we do. Me doing a Temu video and showing y'all, just seeing if the cards are actually going to come in at the size I need them to. I'm thinking I ordered the card sizes, like this 1 ounce potato chip bag right here. You know, and that's ginormous for a card. So, and then they had them even bigger. Now, I would do some out of a much bigger card purse, but I'm thinking upon request at this point, because I just got mine. Whew, I got my work cut off for me. But anyway, I'm going, y'all. Have a good night here.